Hi guys, it's BJB. I just want to do another quick video. Been thinking about the defeat last night and how damaging it is for Burnley season. Also, you have to take into account, is the manager culpable? Um, I touched on it last night in that quick video I did last night, and maybe Sean Dyche's time is up. I know I've said it a few times already this season. I've done videos exploring that possibility, but I think now's the time. If he pulls it out of the fire, then brilliant. But I think Sean Dyche's time is up, and 3 wins from 20 odd games tells one story, that we're going to end up being relegated, and it's sad, really. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sean Dyche has done great for Burnley Football Club, absolutely brilliant, and I will never ever knock his achievements and what he's done, because he's just been a colossus for Burnley Football Club. But unfortunately, there is going to be a time when ultimately he has to move on, and I think he should have gone at the end of last season when we stayed up, because at the end of the day, it would have given Aaron Pace a chance to bring a new man in, and play a different brand of football. The thing is, though, the thing is that I can't put what's happened down just to Dyche. You can't. You got to put it down to the previous board. But Sean sets the team up. He plays the tactics, and unfortunately, yeah, it was good the first 2 years when we got back in it. 4-4-2 and two banks of four. Yeah, yeah. There's nothing wrong with having a strong job, but when we got into Europe 3 or 4 years ago, that's when we should have had a look at trying to put new faces into the squad, and he didn't do that, or he wasn't allowed to do that. I don't know, but it's been stale for a good couple of years now, maybe 2 or 3 years since 2020. So I think the end of our Premier League tenure is nigh, and it's our own fault. Yeah, we've lost 15 points on refereeing decisions and things like that, but we can't start blaming it all on refereeing decisions. I know the refereeing in the Premier League's been absolutely crap this season, but it's not just our team that suffered. There's a lot of other teams that have suffered bad decisions, so I'm not going to use the referees as an excuse. I just think Sean Dyche has just been found out. Um, his tactics, you can tell, are predictable. He keeps playing the same players, whether they're in or out of form, namely Tarkowski, namely Dwight McNeil, and namely Ashley Westwood. When Jack Cork did absolutely nothing wrong, I know he picked up a knock, but that didn't give Dyche the license to drop him. His reluctance to drop certain players is just unbelievable. Then there's the substitutions. I'll hark back to yesterday because it needs to be said. The idea to take off one of your best players, Weghorst, was unbelievable. Yes, Jay Rodriguez came on, could have scored, hit the bar, very unlucky. I would have been happy J Rod coming on at that point, but without Weghorst, no way. It should have been Dwight McNeil without a shadow of a doubt. The man is just lazy, and yet Dyche gives him chance after chance after chance, and it's just unbelievable. And then he plays Maxwell Cornet out of position. I could blabber on all day, but I just can't be bothered. Look, Sean, you've had 10 great years with us. I am utterly and eternally grateful as a proud Burnley fan for all the things you've achieved. Two promotions, top 10 Premier League finish, Europe. Beating Blackburn Rovers several times over. It's been brilliant. It's been great fun. It's been fantastic. The 23 unbeaten. I'll never forget what you've done. But this season, it's not been good enough. 3 victories only this season in the league out of 25 games. It really does stink to high heaven. And it's down to your lame tactics, it's down to your stubbornness, it's down to your stubbornness and your reluctance to drop certain players who are not in good form. You know, the list is endless, Sean. Thank you for the memories, but I think you better do the decent thing and resign before you destroy the legacy of what was a great tenure for yourself and for Burnley Football Club.